Is a CK-TV News Service update.
Good evening. Secret Service officers shot a man who was discovered on the White House grounds this evening carrying a shotgun. The man is listed in serious condition. No, he's not. He's listed in fair condition. We really don't know what the hell we're talking about. Please turn over to the CBC. Thank you.
We have a piece of tape tonight that shows one such ad that was in production yesterday at a car dealership in Brampton, Ontario, when something went wrong. Watch closely, because this is one commercial you're never going to see on the air.
Big Ange here. Ever since our fantastic used car marathon, people have been dying and flying to get away.
Oh, Jesus.
You all right?
Yeah. Didn't make it.
You all right?
You okay?
Yeah, couldn't get enough speed.
The CK-TV News Service.
Good evening. I'm Kevin Gallant. I'm Ken Neufeld, pardon me, with Kevin Gallant and Sherry Goffey.
Let's branch off to some other part of a conversation. I was talking to Cliff Sheriff the other day, again, manager of the Exhibition Association, and he said it's amazing that people don't understand how much involvement the association is involved with. It's not just the exhibition, but there are other channels that they direct their energies. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, of course, the exhibition, I'm not familiar with all of the areas, but the exhibition, of course, has their spring fair. They have curling, of course, in the winter time. The Pats, of course, play hockey there. They have the agribition. They have bullshit sales from time to time. There's something going on every day on the exhibition grounds.
Blackwell is my guest today as we continue our discussions about agribition here in Regina, which I have said before is going over with much success, and I think many records will be broken for this period of time. Pardon me.
No, I haven't got the chart here. But anyway, the federal government's debt now is doubling every 3 to 3.5 years. And here's why. When the interest was 36, it took 2%, it was 36 years. When it's 4%, it took 18 years. 6%, 12, and so on down the line. Now it's doubling with 20% every 3.5 years. Now this is going to get smaller as the years go along until the debt will double itself every year. Now that is what's going on in that's what's going on in some of the countries in Europe.
Later on in the week, as that cloud starts to break up, our temperatures start to go up, and we should be sitting nice and toasty at about 10 degrees as all that cloud cover goes away and all that snow melts from the ground. So not a good story for the farmers, but our presence is graced this evening by one of the finest local sports celebrities there is in town, Mr. Kevin Gallant.
That's good. We couldn't have trained him any better. Well, tomorrow on CK-TV, you know, the baseball season really heats up. Toronto Blue Jays, the guy broke me up. Well, the Blue Jays take on the Kansas City Royals, best-of-7 American League Championship Series. Our coverage begins at 5:30 with Blue Jays 85. Then at 6, it's the Jays and the Royals. And here's a look at the key figures involved.
I think right now that there is a continuing distrust of governments in our country and in the United States. We tend to share American attitudes a lot because we see so much of what goes on.
Yeah, but we're also sharing a lot of Canadian attitudes, that is provincial and federal. Yes, more specifically federal. I'm thinking in terms of the attitude towards our Prime Minister at the present time and what they think he is doing. Now, he's projecting in his own mind and within his own cabinet the things that are seemingly going to happen to this country in future years. That is the depletion of petroleum products, mineral resources, and things like that. And he's saying cut back. He's putting wage restraints on everything. People are being in conflict over that particular situation. And I'm wondering if we didn't really think ahead, would we not understand what maybe he is saying? I'm not saying he's right, I'm not saying he's wrong, but certainly we're going to run out of a lot of things that this country is depending on.
Mm-hmm. What's the question?
Pension. Our forefathers fought for a decent day's wage, a decent day's work. We propose this out of them. A decent dollar's buying power. If you or I had a wheelbarrow full of $1,000 bills, what good would it do if it will only buy us a piece of toilet paper? This city is a budget of $800 million. And I'm given 60 seconds, 100 minutes to persuade you to hire me to handle it. That's despicable. This is my answer to City Hall and the big-time spenders down there. Get up! Get out! And vote! For me or against me! But vote! Thank you.